Hello, this is Preppypluto. Here's another one of my videos of the playthrough of the Outer Worlds. Let the games begin.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Benhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still though, don't you find it thrilling to be in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
Squatter's Journal. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening. To them, I'm just background radiation. Wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. Wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. Wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless, bedless. As far as anyone's concerned, I'm Groundbreaker trash. That's how I live. And if no one agrees to take me on as crew, I suppose that's how I'll die. We're inside the medical bay. A medical bay keycard. I wonder what this unlocks. How long has that Mardet been standing there?
What was that? What do you think you're doing?
Nothing at all.
Just don't make more paperwork for me, alright? Looking sharp.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
Public terminal. Loading recent users. We got M. Callahan, Martin, the guy with the space hat, B. Everson, logged out, T. Oyama, logged out. Access user M. Callahan. From Martin to SC Manager 541, subject, the hat. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man, but there won't be anything left of me to care. Martin. From SC Manager 541 to Martin, subject, the hat. You made your spacer's choice when you signed the employment contract. From Martin to Mama C, hi Mom. Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over in Sublight told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug from me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the Spacer's Choice goods I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. Martin. From Mama C to Martin. Are you okay, honey? Public notices. The heat. I know it's bad, as the one whose office is closest to our radiators. You can imagine why I want to take 3 showers every day. I hear you. We've got eyes on the problem and hands and tools. It's a mechanical problem with a mechanical solution. In the meantime, enjoy some additional water rations and take breaks. You deserve them. If you're thirsting for cooler air, talk to your closest engineer about spots with favorable circulation. JT. Seeking contractor. Sublight South. Seeking ethical flexible spacer with Stellar Bay landing clearance. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvage. Details given upon acceptance of contract. Active warrants, prior convictions, no questions asked. Our background checks filter out criminal red flag. Plausible deniability is the Sublight way. See Lilia Hagen for details. Warehouse next to the Spratwurst joint. 2nd floor. Loitering on board property is strictly prohibited. Do not delete. The Halcyon Holdings corporate office and its environs are for conducting official board business only. Anyone found misusing board property will be fined accordingly. Board property includes, but is not limited to, Halcyon Holdings office here on Groundbreaker, the space directly in front of my desk, the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, and most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for your cooperation. Udom Bedford, Certified Liaison.
Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our tails. When the game on the line, you can...
Sublight, the legitimate smuggling business.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our tails. Got any leads on salvage? Doesn't even have to be broke yet. We'll take anything. We was using candles on the nights the lights ain't work. We ain't never going back to getting.
Warehouse terminal. Messages. From Hagen, subject, don't run. To SL Company, all. We lost another contractor to UDL Gunship. This is your daily reminder that legitimate businesses don't run from the authorities, and that is what we are. Stay calm. Present your papers. If you get tangled up in the courts, I will personally bail you out. Anyone seen Hawthorne lately? I could use some reliable help. LA. Subject. Fallbrook Shipments. Unlike most of you, Sprat, Catherine is bringing Sublight a consistent income. From today until I say so, you're to treat her as an extension of my desk. Speaking of which, Tobias, order an extension for my desk. Subject, this week in salvage. My scanner says the Mardits impounded a freelancer ship after the captain misbehaved. The crew dropped so many bits at Vera's place that they can't afford to lift the impound. Whoever gets me salvage right gets to sit quietly in my office and watch professional work. One of ours had an altercation with one of theirs, lost another contractor, scrapped the ship, dedicated 1/10 of the salvage to funeral expenses. I take care of my people. A little sprat told me that a crate of spoiled cessport ended up at the bottom of a Monarch Canyon. Let's see how much we can sell. Speaking of which, no one eat at Auntie Cleo's stall until I say so. Something in the kitchen's gone bad. The next time one of us finds an abandoned ship and decommissions it, they had better dispatch a ground team to the debris field before the marauders have their turn. Just because we're salvagers doesn't mean we have to be scavengers.
LH. Turn your back on me, the worst mistake you ever made. Keep my grass cut, gotta watch out for the snakes. If it's on my plate, best believe it's getting paid. I'm falling like I'm Kobe, 33 before the 8. I just want the rings and the medals and the trophies.
Another thing about travel with the captain, we meet all sorts of people.
Sure, best part is when they pay us.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kind of hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for a legitimate consumer. You the one flying the unreliable?
That's right, name's Captain Hawthorne.
Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill, glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias, how's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything.
You two know each other?
Took some extra lead while I was on the job. Ellie here patching me up good. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
So you're a Sublight employee?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisition. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lily.
I should go.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
I'm Captain Hawthorne, the proud owner of the Unreliable.
A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. A useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I didn't kill him.
I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I don't have a nav key, but I can still take the job.
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
I take it Sublight isn't strictly a salvage operation.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors where I can let my hair down.
What kinds of other sectors does Sublight pursue other than salvage and shipping?
Our field is persuasive acquisition. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Sounds complicated, but profitable.
Thank you. I work hard to keep it that way.
How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
You're very honest about Sublight's criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sub occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
Back to my other questions.
I have nothing to hide.
I had more questions about Sublight.
I don't charge for curiosity. At least, not yet I don't.
I'm leaving.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
Because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh.
Carry this everlasting time. Soft as rain.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terrified to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
Let me see what you got for sale.
Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
The day coming to an end, long as I can spend my
look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises and some armor. Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Let me see what you got for sale.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo, because she remembered you when you were sick. Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today? This story brought to you by Halcyon News, all the news that's fit to broadcast.
Sailing down along the coast of High Barbary. Then back up your topsails and heave your vessel to. Blow high, blow low, and so we'll sail away. For we have got some letters to be carried home by you. We're sailing down along the coast of High Barbary.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
For broadside, they fought all on the main. Blow high, blow low.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all gone?
The high barb's gutless and gone. No, we fought for.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch, okay?
Crumpled instructions. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of our Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedore's quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You gotta climb on top of the bunks and head toward the back wall. Lilia says watch our back. She thinks we're being held. In other words, typical Lilia.
Take a hint. Make him regret it. So fast.
Hey, how'd you get back there?
It's nothing personal. I'm just not the touchy-feely type.
It's just, you seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make him?
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
No grudges, I won't name me. I'm on a mission, baby. They do it for the
awful. And not all of it's mine. I'll die in here. Just get me out. Thank you, stranger. Shit.
Oh,
that a relief.
It's Private Taylor.
You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
What happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually, two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
How long were you in there?
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
I did you a favor. What are you gonna do for me?
You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
I can always lock the door again.
Hey, let's not be hasty. Here, I've got a few bits on me. Take it. Just take it, and we'll forget this ever happened, yeah?
Ew. Oh, gross. Okay. Yeah. And you've been missing for a week, dude.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Concerned citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the housing complex. We all want new neighbors for the time.
When might we expect you out here again? Canned surfish is already sold out again.
Who knows? Halls are scarce. Back in Triangulum, there were hundreds of space hands idle.
I heard piracy was up some around Halcyon, but I didn't think it was that bad.
I heard there's been a rash of conveyor losses on all routes.
Rizzo's knock you out boss. A CCN. And E-free estimate. It's time for a KYO.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
How does it feel? Being a real bit. I'm in a deal. A lavender seal.
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
You're pretty eager to throw in with somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
If you're trying to convince me to hire you, you're going about it all wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
You're all over the place. Just be yourself.
Sure, I can be myself. I can be myself better than anybody else in the system. You're looking for crew, I'm looking for a way off this port. So we've got something in common already. And yeah, I know I came on a little strong, but honestly, when was the last time anybody was so eager to throw in with you? That's gotta count for something, right?
I haven't made up my mind about you. How about an interview?
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
What's the value of pie?
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust, maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
What's your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Are you any good in a fight?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
Perfect, you're hired.
Wow, you don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Cause all you gotta smash like, subscribe, click the links down below so I make a time. Comment, say hi, hit the bell so I know I'll see you next time.